Hey guys, it's me Tilly, and today is our third day for the beginner diary. Today I want to approach it a bit different, and I want to actually show you what I did and give you some number examples and just get a bit more in detail and a bit more in depth as we go on in this series, because I think examples are needed, because from here on it's not guaranteed stuff. From here on, drops will impact the way that you approach the game. So as a first thing that you will be doing if you log into the game, by the way, I'm only gonna cover it like once, so or maybe every video, we'll see. Basically, when you want to talk to the strange traveler, and you want to always buy the first box, because you get the ticket for it in your mail, and I highly suggest you to also buy the first, second and third secret box, because it is actually likely for you to get more money back than you spend on these. And we can actually give it a go and see if that's true, because I happen to have all three of them still. So let's see, you spend 60,000 gold on them, right? Let me open the first one. A godly cloth. Right now it reads the marketplace price is 158k. Is that true? Wait. Are clothes that much? You can see, no, it's only 61,000 right now. However, as you can see, I already got an item that is worth more, 61, and I paid 60,000 for these three boxes. So any money that I'll get on top of it will be just additional, right? Another paradise stone, which is worth some few thousand, but as you can see, I already got, or also got 110k AP alongside 3 of the shining tickets. The shining tickets, you can spend them later on, 50 of them, to buy the big box, which has a way better chance of getting something valuable. So yeah, as you can see, we basically just printed money, and this should be your first step that you do whenever you log into the game. Alright, so the second step of my daily rotation whenever I log in is going to the guild house. You don't know how you go to your guild house. First, make sure your guild has a guild house. Then you press open up the menu, you press on guild house, and then enter guild house. What you want to do is there are 2 spots that you want to go to. The first one will be entering through the main doors and heading right. In the second room over here, there will be a pot that you can talk to. And you spend 1000 gold and you get a scroll, a buff scroll basically. This one right here, what does it give? It increases my critical by 1 for 24 hours. There are good buffs like +5 luck, which basically increases your damage. Not damage, the chance of you getting additional cores. +1 crit also will increase my damage, and it literally costs 1000, so why not? And I hope you paid attention how we got here to the balcony, because this vending machine, if you talk to it, right now mine is on cooldown, it is an 8-hour cooldown. However, it has a chance of giving you triumph medals, and these triumph medals are really valuable, because you need them to buy your first artifact. Artifact, by the way, if you're a Lacher, werewolf paw. Alright, so after I did this daily rotation, again, as always, I started queuing up for my Royal Army raids, which I got some done again, but if not enough people are in queue, feel free to just do something else and check later on. Maybe pay attention to the megaphone, because sometimes people shout them out and then a lot of people obviously join. You do not have to sign up for them and then wait like an hour for people to join, right? What I was doing, or what I would be doing if royals would not be a thing, I would start doing my bathed in red dungeons. I already talked about it in yesterday's video. However, this dungeon is really valuable. As I said, I get around 1 million gold a day, or materials that are worth 1 million. I will still have to sell them, obviously. After having this done, I started doing my raids, and right now I can only do the first 4. Missing Soul, Price of Failure, Iron Fist, and Disordered Truth. Again, we are looking for like some money here and there, and for me, mostly fun. I was doing them because they were genuine fun to me. However, Again, the items you're looking for: steals, expensive scrolls, any orange drops that might be valuable. Most importantly, Eternal Legacies, Shield Essences, or Dula and Aeos Essence. Alright, after I did like the most important daily stuff, I started going for account progression again. Or to be a bit more precise, story progression. My goal for today was getting done with the Donegal area, so I can unlock the accessory quest. Keep in mind, however, if you are going for that as well, you will have to fight Dullahan, the missing soul right here, 3 times. So, if you do your daily stuff before the story progression, maybe you want to keep Dullahan open so you can do him later on to unlock the quest. I myself, I actually forgot about it. I actually did Dullahan and then I was like, oh wait, I need him for story progression. Which is not a big problem. I'm right now kind of stuck on Dullahan, my next story mode, my story mission. I will just be able to do it tomorrow. Just keep in mind, if you really want to unlock this accessory quest, do the story progression first and then the raid. Alright, so after I got to a point in the story which I wanted to get to for this day, I jumped into 1 or 2 Abyssal Arenas. Abyssal Arena, maybe they should have a higher priority for you if you're really going for the Seal of Bravery grind to unlock the accessories or the plus 13 Dullahan. However, I myself, I don't like it, and if there's something in the game that you really can't stand, you don't need to go for it. That's why I missed out on 2 today. I know they're valuable and I should be doing them, so this is actually on me. However, after I was done with the Abyssal Arena, I again started preparing the end of my daily activities. I started getting rid of any excessive fatigue by doing Denizen of the Deep, and I, again, as every time you reach 0 fatigue, it is Lacher time. I started doing some of the Lachers that were daily. I'm not trying to do any of these that are not daily because you will only get 1 try, and even I don't first try everything. So I got a few of them done again, and on my 3rd day right now, I'm done with 9 out of 27 raid battles and 3 out of 43 normal battles. It sounds still far away, but that's actually one of the reasons why I started doing them right away when I got level 90. And after I was done with basically my daily dose of Lacher, I checked for dailies. Have I completed everything? And let me show you real fast what you need to check for. You will have to check for temporal missions, the daily ones. You should have all of these completed. If there's something missing, it's maybe just some small things. Maybe today you didn't get a soap. Just get a soap from the shop on the Kolean dock and you'll be set. Maybe you didn't talk to a mercenary. It's gonna be small things, right? But definitely do not miss out on the rewards. And the second dailies that you should keep an eye out, especially as a new player, especially right now, are your guild missions, right? All of these are easily done. For me, for example, I was still missing 1 today's battle to unlock basically 4 more seals, or 7 more, because we actually have this skill. And as I said, these guild seals will be very helpful for you later on if you're trying to go for your premium enhancement rune in the guild seal exchange shop. But after I made sure I was not missing any materials, or any dailies, sorry, I basically ended my day. And as I said, today I want to give you like some numbers. I started today on like 9.5 million. And now I am at 11.8, meaning I got around 2 million today. But how? How did I get this money? First, every time I complete a raid, a level 95 raid, I do get 100,000 gold. And the other method was I sold all of these things right here. Like the new era leathers that I got from the Bathed in Red dungeon, for example. The noble helm, the Passion Enchant Scroll I dropped myself while doing a story actually. I was fortunate enough to drop one. Another ring that I got from Season 2. And another piece of armor. Basically, I went the distance and did what I suggested you to do, I think on my first video. where any item... Wait, I can check if I have one right now. Yeah, these for example, you can see how their sell price is not 0 and not AP. That means you can actually sell them for decent-ish money. So yeah, that's where I got my money from today. And right here, basically, wait, starting, okay. So ignore these 3 items. So this is basically all that I dropped today. Let me go over it real fast. These 3 items in the top are from my Bathed in Red dungeons, which again will get me around 1 million money. Then we have like items that are not really impactful. These are mostly trash. You can burn these items, like the trash items that you get from the raid bosses. You feel free to throw them into the fire at the Collian docks, or just sell them to the vendor if you want some guaranteed money. But my actual first orange drop was the Scattered Essence box and Hand Essence, which is not what we were looking for. We were looking for this, by the way, the Dullahan Shield Essence, because if you right click it, you click item dismantling, dismantle one at a time, and you actually dismantle it, you will see that you will get an Eternal Legacy every time. And this is an easy way to get Eternal Legacies. You need 5 of them to craft the book that I also mentioned last time around. If you want to buy the Eternal or the book for yourself, always make sure to check for shield essences, Dullahan shield essences on the marketplace, because usually the shield essences are cheaper than the Eternal Legacies, even though it's basically the same. You just have to pay like 5k, as you saw, to dismantle it, which is super easy and super valuable. However, this is already my second legacy, since I dropped one on my raids. Pretty cool. Apart from that, I got 2 scrolls actually. I was lucky enough to get 1 or 2 actually on my level 95 raids. These will not be worth any money, most likely. Like rank 7 scrolls, especially something like these ones, will not be worth much money. I expect them to be like 10-20k at most. However, these 2 oranges I got by doing the Nizen of the Deep, and you can do the same. Like, Nizen of the Deep is one of those dungeons that I recommended you to do when you still have fatigue left, but you kinda wanna head off for today. You do the same thing, you just dismantle them. For shards, you're gonna get inherited power fragments, and for the essence, you will get sealed power fragments. These 2 materials will be needed later on if you start synthesizing your gear, and having them already prepared will just save you money later on. Right now, it doesn't make you money, but later on you will be thankful for having them. But yeah, that's basically everything that I got today. I'll just press the sort all button, so tomorrow I'm again able to show you all of my drops. That being said, I hope you liked today's episode, and I'll try to, as I said, as we go further into this series, I want to be more and more precise. Like, I want to showcase how much money I got, which basically I just did right now. I'll also start including my Seals of Bravery, talking about which I can show you my progression right here. So after having spent 200 seals on these 2 items, the Unstable Rune and the plus 13 rune to get my Dullahan weapon obviously to 13, I am now sitting on 148. My goal right now is 300, because it will allow me to buy all of these 4 essences, which will get me into the Assyria raids. The other goal that I'm trying to work on are the Triumph medals, and I'm sitting on 46. However, I need 300, so there's still a long way to go for me in that regard. But yeah, that's it for today. I hope you liked it, and I hope I'll see you in tomorrow's episode.